What's up everybody, Rob Ferretti here, and I did a thing. I picked up this 2020 Shelby GT500. It's a Ford Mustang with 760 horsepower, and I'm gonna rent it out to people because I drove this car when we were filming Sorted out on the West Coast at Chuckwalla Raceway. I did a couple of laps and I said, wow, dual clutch transmission, ton of horsepower, ton of grip, it stops, it did everything well, and I had such a good experience with it. When I was thinking about cars that I could put in the fleet that other people would enjoy, especially for like the Dream Car Tours, this one came to mind. Now, I started looking these cars up, and this car was a pretty solid value. It's a 2020, and I still paid almost $10,000 over MSRP for a 13,000 mile car, which you may be like, whoa, you spent 10 grand over MSRP on a Mustang? Well, 6 years later, that means the market is pretty stable. So I'm going to be able to experience this car, drive it, enjoy it. If it rents, great. If it doesn't, at least I'm going to enjoy it. I'll probably take it on an adventure drives or two. It looks great in the garage. It looks great in the, I don't have a garage yet, but it looks great in the driveway. And I'm excited to share this experience with other people. Let me show you some of the things on this car that make it so cool. Now you're going to notice this huge front area, which has all the cooling. Over there, you got two side radiators, you got the radiator in the center, huge engine under this hood. Let me pop the hood for you and show you. So to pop this hood, you do the latch here, which is already done. Then you put these two little boop, boop. Then that pops it up. Look at this, a supercharged V8, no hybrid systems, makes 760 horsepower. This car also is fitted with the Borla Attack exhaust on both sides, and it's got the Cook's long tube headers and no catalytic converters. I have the stock catalytic converters over here, and I may, because it's a rental car, or I'm going to try to rent it out, I may put the stock exhaust back on, because right now, I promise you, this thing is loud. The cold start is incredible. You've got a ton of mechanical grip from the 305 30-20s in the front, and then the 315 30-20s in the back. And then to stop, you got these giant Brembo brakes, which you traditionally will not see on a Mustang from the factory. So it's pretty awesome. You have the additional aero here with the carnards in the front, the side skirts here, which are clearly not just for show. You can see how we catch some rocks through there, but this car was well thought out and they made it badass. It's got the wing in the back for some additional downforce, and I think it looks cool. I mean, I'm very happy with the color I selected on this car. It does things very well. It makes you feel things that everybody should be able to feel in their life. And that's why I'm renting it, so people can experience this. Like the hood is awesome. It's got the vented hood scoop. Everything on this car looks the look, but it also performs. And with 760 horsepower plus the exhaust, you're probably talking about I would assume close to 800 horsepower out of this car, and it still has back seats. Look, you could still put some people back there. They must trust you a lot, but you could still put them back there. It's got the Recaro bucket seats. They're pretty snug. It does have the DCT transmission. Now, the DCT transmission, for those of you who are not familiar, is a dual clutch transmission. It's the same type of transmission that you see in the Ferraris and Lamborghinis. You have the engine start button here. Just roar. These are your selections. You can go obviously park, reverse, neutral, drive, and then put it into manual mode. When you drive this thing, which I'm about to do, it shifts just like a Ferrari or Lamborghini. So this is going to be the cheapest you're going to be able to find a vehicle that drives like a Ferrari and Lamborghini and has the power and the look on the market right now. I don't think there's going to be a better car for the $90,000 available other than this one. You can say a C8 Corvette, but honestly, this is a much better performance car than a regular C8 Corvette. Z06 costs a little bit more. You got your gauges here, you got your carbon fiber. I think the carbon fiber isn't really necessary on this car. I do like the little steering wheel, 12 top dead center, whatever you want to call it, the stripe there to help you line up when the steering wheel is pointed straight. And you've got some pretty sick vibes in this car. This car actually drives very well in manual mode. It drives like a 458 or any other dual clutch transmission, which is actually very impressive for Ford's first go at it. But this car is not sneaking into any parties, I'll tell you that much. It's 3,000 RPM. It does have a lot of drone at 3,000 RPM, which some people like, announces your presence. Other people, I could do without it, I'll be honest. Just don't be surprised if you have more confrontations with law enforcement than you want to have in another car at the same speed. Because this thing, even if you're not going fast, sounds like you're going really fast. This is going to be the closest you're going to come to that famous downshift. You know, if you can get some room, go for it. Get off the next exit.
I will, but you got to tell me.
Go right here, right here, right here, right here. All right, kids, punch it. Car does bark. So the car itself has incredibly good road manners. I'm actually very happy with the fact that you've got this much horsepower and a dual clutch transmission, and it drives very smoothly. So anyone can really tame this power. The problem you're gonna have is people don't understand that when those tires break loose, this car's got a mind of its own. And that's my only real concern with renting it out to people. But you never know. Nobody's gonna be able to experience something like this unless I make it available. But here's what you're paying for. The experience itself is very cool. Yeah. That's what you're paying for. Just lots of bark and bite. It's got bark and bite. Yeah, it goes. This thing is certainly a fun car. Hard not to smile when you get out of it. So if you want to drive this car or experience this car with this badass exhaust, I'm telling you, like just from that drive, it makes good noises. It's super fun to drive, and it's going to be like the problem I ran into with this car is how do you price it, right? Like people, when I was renting out a Ford GT, everyone's like, I'm not going to spend that sort of money for that car. Now Ford GTs are $700,000, but this car is a tremendous value. I'm going to rent it out for $500 a day because it's a GT500, right? It just makes sense in my head. I should be pricing this car closer to $750 a day. The tires are $2,000 a set. It's not cheap to operate. I don't like the fact that the silly thing gets like 12 miles to the gallon and has a 16-gallon tank. So you get in the car, it's got a full tank. It's like 180 miles to empty. And like nobody wants to see that. So they should have put a bigger tank on that. I'm sure weight was a concern. But when we are already 4,000 or 5,000 pounds, what the hell is another, 100 pounds of fuel going to mean to you? At least you get some more range out of it. If you want to try this car out before I swap the exhaust, now is your time. We took it on the Dream Car Tour the other day. People got to drive this with the Ferraris and Lamborghinis, and they liked it. So the proof of concept is there. It's probably the best bang for your buck you're going to get in an exotic car rental fleet. I'm like, I wonder if anyone else rents these. There's a guy in Vegas. You don't want to spend the money with me? By all means, go to Las Vegas. There's a guy on Turo for like $140 a day, giving you this same car. Bonkers to me. Like Turo makes no sense because people don't have business sense. They're going to go rent the car out for $140 a day, net maybe $100 a day. He's got to be looking for some sort of exit strategy. You're not going to rent this thing out for $100 a day with 200 or 300 miles. Like, none of that makes sense. But this is a gorgeous car. It's the best, one of the best. I like this, and I was looking at a white one with blue stripes. Best looking colors in these cars. It's awesome. You're going to love it. Now it's available here at Gotham Dream Cars in Teaneck, New Jersey. So if you want a shot at this, you can book it online at gothamdreamcars.com or shoot us an email, give us a call, 212-957-4400. If you guys speak loudly and don't rent it, then I just keep it. So that's the cool thing about buying cars and then renting them out. If I buy that for the company, I failed. If I buy it for myself and I rent it, great. If people don't rent it, I still get enjoyment out of it, and that's pretty much where this one came from. So I'm excited to add this to my stable and rent it out for anyone who wants to try it. And if you don't, then I will enjoy it myself. Rob Ferretti, thanks for watching. Have a good weekend.